Okay, so if I do the square root of a squared plus b squared, I get about 10.30. Or you can leave it as the square root of 106. Now, I could have done inverse trig. No, not inverse. I could have done trig, but I need to figure out angle x and angle y first. So if I'm figuring out angle x, I'm going to do inverse, well, let's see, this is opposite and this is adjacent. So I'm going to do inverse tangent. So I'll do inverse tangent of opposite over adjacent, 9 over 5. And I get 60.95. 60.95. Now that was angle x. And I should have given myself some more room here, so I'll just write it down below. If I were to figure out angle y, I could do it the easy way. Angle y is going to equal 180 minus the 90-degree right angle minus 60.95. And so angle y is going to give me 29.05 degrees. Or you could have used trig again. If I were to use trig again, looking from angle y, 5 is the opposite and 9 is the adjacent. So I do inverse tangent again, but instead of 9 over 5 from before, I do 5 over 9, and I get 29.05 again. Now that you know some angles, you could do trig for angles for side C. So I could do C equals, let's just use angle Y again. And let's see here. So C would be the hypotenuse, and let's use 9 as the adjacent side. So that would be like cosine of 29.05 equals adjacent over hypotenuse 9 over C. So that means I type in 9 divided by cosine 29.05. So I'll type that into my calculator. 9 divided by cosine of 29.5, and I get an answer that's roughly 10.3. So you see, I could have done trig for everything, and I'm just showing you all your options. Do it the easiest way you know how. Like on practice 4, solve the right triangle again. Let's figure out side AB first. So I'll call that X, and I'll call side BC Y. If I were to figure out side AB, I need to do, well, what am I working with here? X is the adjacent side, so I'll put a little adjacent. Y is the opposite side, and 10's the hypotenuse. So if I were to solve this triangle, I need to do, for x, I need to do adjacent hypotenuse, that's cosine. So I'm going to go cosine of 62 equals adjacent x over hypotenuse 10. So since the number's on bottom, you're going to multiply. So that's, I'll type in 10 cosine 62, and x will be about 4.69. I'll do y in blue. So y we said was the opposite, and we know 10 is the hypotenuse, so I'm going to do sine. So I'll do sine of 62 equals opposite y over hypotenuse 10. So that's 10 sine 62. So I'll just type that in, replace cosine with sine, and I get about 8.83, excuse me. So y is about 8.83. Okay, I figured out my two sides. I didn't have to do inverse that time. If I want to figure out angle C, look how easy angle C is. I know the sum of all the angles in a triangle is 180. So angle C is 180 minus 62 and minus the 90, which will give me 28 degrees. So that's how easy angle C was. And I solved that triangle. All right, and that's all there is to say. I need to say about solving right triangles. Hope that helped. Bye.